Hi, if you're a Virgo born August 23rd to September 22nd, what can you expect for the month of May 2018? Let's tune in and find out. So Virgos, you're being asked to slow down, which is hard for Virgos because you're work. So you're being asked to slow down and just let other people take care of you. Allow yourself to let things come to you this month. That you don't have to rush and chase and kind of put yourself in a tizzy. In fact, I almost feel like the more that you do this month, the more chaos you're going to create. And it's really about less is more. So if you can slow down this month, Virgo, you're going to find that some things will get done by themselves. Some things don't need you to correct or fix, or that you'll come back and just kind of let somebody else handle it and it'll be done. So I know some of you are going, that'll be the day. That's never going to happen. So in that case, it may be that you need to direct somebody to it. It may be that you need to ask for help, or that you have to hire somebody to assist you. So it's really about stopping and looking down. Your environment is changing, you're changing, the universe is asking you to change, but not to suffer, not to kind of have it be painful. So it's about getting your needs met in a way that are more grounded, that's slower, and that allows you to have some breathing room and some time and space. Okay? All right, so let's look now for those of you who are in a coupled relationship, what you can expect for the month of May. So this is, I see negotiations or a standoff, or it's kind of like you and your partner having to look at each other and to be able to speak up and say what your needs are, what's important to you, and at the same time to see what their needs are and what's important to them, and kind of change it up a little bit, move it around a little bit so that everybody's feeling cared for and nurtured. So this may be initially painful for some of you because it may be that you're being asked to slow down and spend more time with your partner. Maybe you're working 2 or 3 jobs and your partner's like, listen, this isn't what I signed up for. I need more time with you. And your partner may be a little frustrated with that, or it may be the other way around. But either way, you're being asked to take care of yourself and to get your needs met while meeting the other person's needs. So it's about listening. Sometimes it's just coming to a decision, and then it takes a while before that decision is actually, bears fruit, so to speak. Okay, so let's look at those of you that are in a single relationship. And okay, just a second. I have a guest. This is Roman. So let me put Roman down. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, so all right, so let's go back. See the interruptions here? Gosh, and now I have cat hair all over my face. How perfect is that? All right, so we're going to keep going here. So let's look at, I'm going to go back in case I missed anything for the coupled Virgos. Yeah, there is some actually playtime that I want to discuss, opportunities. We have a new moon on May 13th for you, and that can be the start of something new and something romantic, and just really slowing down and enjoying one another. And then at the end of the month, there's this big opportunity always we have with Memorial Day here, which is a holiday we have in the U.S., and just really enjoying one another's company, and it feels like there may be even opportunity for you to get away. Now, some of you may be dealing with health issues or challenges or allergies, and I'm saying that because my nose is itching and I want to sneeze, and it's not just because of the cat, but that part of the reason you're being asked to slow down is to deal with a health issue. It may be your health issue, it may be your partner's health issue, or it may be a loved one's health issue that you're being asked to slow down and spend more time with them. So that could be the other reason why there's some adjustment in this relationship. But all in all, it's not about suffering or having to not get your way. It's about bringing a new balance into the relationship and to be able to create something new. So everything is changing this month for all signs. There's this adjustment as the planet Uranus moves forward, and that's moves into Taurus, and that's going to be more kind of a disruptor, a change in energies. So for you, it feels like it has to do more with internally for yourself, what you want and how you're going to get it and how you're going to approach it. And so for some of you, you may have to be speaking up, which can be uncomfortable for you to have to speak up to get what you want. So sometimes things will be taken away from you, so you have to raise your hand and say, hey, I need that, or I want that, or that's important to me. So just know that whatever changes are happening, they're always happening for us and to create new balance in our lives and to help us. So all in all, I think it's a really good thing, and I really feel like that it's going to bring the two of you together. Now, for those of you that are single Virgos and are interested in romance, let's see what's in store for you. So you can have what you want. I see some of you afraid and not really believing it. Oh, sure, yeah, I've been told that before, and why is this time different? So if you're jaded, if you've been hurt, if you've been wounded, there's lots of opportunity this month to get healed. Some of you, there may be a relationship seminar that shows up, or a book, or there may be a catalyst that shows up to get you, that says, you know what, I'm going to get back on that bandwagon. I'm going to go back and try it again. I'm going to get myself in the circuit again. I'm going to date again. I'm going to sign up on a website, or I'm going to go to a church function, or I'm going to get myself out there. I'm going to head out for a girls' night. Whatever it is to get you moving, but I feel like it has to come from really an authentic place, and because otherwise the old kind of stubborn Virgo energies of you can't make me, I'll go, but I'm going to sulk, or I'm going to put this wall up, right? So that's not going to work for you. So I think there may be people that are going to call you out on it, or there's going to be situations that show up that make you want to let go and heal and really enjoy life again. So there's definitely lots of social opportunities here for you this month. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to have romance, but you can have community, you can have partnerships, and you can have fun. And I see a lot of that happening for you. Now, if you do want romance, that's there as well. I see it more towards the end of the month, more around the 20th to that last part of the month, as opposed to the first part of the month. And if you've met somebody new, just give it some time. Let it open up, because there's this great energy that's moving, and it may confront some of your fears. And if it taps on those fears, don't sit in it. Go get help for it. Call somebody. You can call me. We can work through it. It's one of the things that I do with people. I work through their subconscious, and I work through their old behavior patterns and help them to create life differently. So you don't have to just, go wounded into a new relationship. You can go fresh and not be afraid. Okay. Let's move on to work and money, career, okay, and see what's available for you in May. A lot of creative energies right away, a lot of creative energies. You're finally, it feels like you're going to get all the ingredients that you need for your success, so whatever that means. And some of you may be taking a part-time job or a part-time hobby and turning that into money. So let's say that you love to cook and you have just been cooking all this time, and then suddenly you found a way to cook online and have created this great membership site, right, where people can join you and you teach them how to cook. And you could do it for a special, you could do it for, let's say, middle schoolers, right? So there's all these different ways that I see you becoming more creative in how you make money. So there's definitely a push towards online learning, understanding, expansion, and using your creative abilities with something that you already do really well. So it's kind of reinventing the wheel during today, right? So instead of being the Fred Flintstone of the past, you've taken that and now you've upgraded it to 2018, and you're sleek and lean and mean, and you can get this money. So I see your creative juices really flowing, so you can get your part of the wealth. So definitely feel like that's available for you. All you have to do is just not be afraid and start to go for it. Now, if you're concerned about, I don't have the skill set or whatever, the education is there for you to be able to go ahead and sign up and learn, so you can get what you need, so you can build your confidence. All right, let's look around money for Virgos for the month. So there may be some unexpected debts that come in, or things that are bothering you, maybe loans that you made and people haven't been paying on them, that you may have to call, and you may have to, call them on it, and that's always uncomfortable, but it's absolutely within your right, and I think you should do that. So if there's some money out there that is creating anxiety for you, that people aren't paying you on, this is the month to pick up the phone and to create a new deal with them, or ask them what they can pay, or if you need to take them to court, to do that as well. I feel like you've got justice on your side, so it's pretty much what you want, and how you say it's going to be, it's going to be. So I feel like it's within your right to bring the hammer down and do it however you want to do it, and this month is kind of wide open for you to do that. Okay, so let's look at your health. So Virgo's health. Well, I just feel like there's a lot of energy here, a lot of momentum with you. Some of you may be having some old sciatica issues that come up that just feel like pressure, and I'm also getting a little bit of ear pain, so that could either be that you're just coming off of having a head cold or earache or sinus infection, and also feeling just like this low back pain or sciatica pain in the hips, which also can just be too busy on your feet, too much pressure on yourself. Financial pressure can also create that. And but nonetheless, slowing down and taking care of you is going to help with those issues. So I feel like maybe the issues that you've had in the past have cleared up, and now could be that something else is showing up. So our body uses us frequently to get us to listen, to slow down, to pay attention. So if you're getting these pressures, aches and pains, right, you want to notice when they're coming up, when they're showing up, and what you can do to mitigate it. And rest is one, slowing down is the other, and letting go, right? Letting go, not being responsible for everything on the planet, as we know Virgos can be. All right, you guys, I really like the energy this month in terms of your creative ability and your ability to kind of get what you want. And it is going to ask you to participate in that. You're going to have to speak up, and you're going to have to do so in a way that that allows you to move forward. So it's really on your terms how great you want to make this energy. And I feel like it's the ball's in your corner. It's like, okay, so what do I want to do with this? Do I want to play small, or do I want to play big? And if you want to play big, just go for it, because all the ingredients are there. It's just waiting for you to implement and waiting for you to say, yes, that's what I want. And if you don't want that, and you want to have more of a chill life and a calm life, then you've got all the permission in the world to delegate and to tell people no, and to say, no, this is what I need. The key ingredient this whole month is you speaking up, you saying what you need, and guess what? People are going to give it to you. They're going to believe you. So don't be afraid to ask for it. You're going to get it. I really feel you are. So take care of yourself this month, Virgo. Enjoy life. Let life love you, and have a terrific May. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like. Please share it with your friends and comment below, and I'll come back around and read them and sign. And I hope you have a wonderful month, and I'll see you again next month.